To the point guard position, he has struggled defensively.
Yeah, and he has to compensate with his shooting and passing skills. When he's hitting shots and finding teammates, he's solid.
And Utah making a change here. Payton's checked in. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Burks has got 11 points. Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. The Pistons. Monroe comes in for Carl Land. And it's a follow in for Jordan Crawford. And a switcher also for Utah. Whiteside's checked in. Now here is Augustine. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 5. A follow outside. On the top of the key. Here's Hollins. The kick out to Afflalo. Feeds it to Monroe. Banked in off the glass. Monroe's got 4 points now in the quarters.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Burks dishes to Cantor. That's good. Cantor's got his first bucket in this one. Now Augustine fires top of the key. And that one's good. And the Pistons lead by 2. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Whiteside. Enes Kanter is out there with Green. Then there's Payton. And it's Lamb at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Dunleavy.
Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Yeah, guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Lamb. Comes up empty down low.
Hey, the defense was right there just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Into Green. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. Here's Valanciunas. It's stolen by Lamb. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. They set the screen. Cantor, the pass to Lamb. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That one on Monroe.
Well, you look at Jeremy Lamb, physically 6'5", almost a 7-foot wingspan, jumps well. He's got all the tools to be special at both ends of the floor.
The Jazz making a switch here. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Whiteside. Favors comes in for Cantor. Luol Deng is checked in for Green. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Payton. And Valanciunas kicks to Dunleavy. And here's a follow for three. Here's Lamb. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And for Lamb, really the only physical knock is that he needs to continue to get stronger, get friendly in that weight room. He's still under 200 pounds, and his high center of gravity means he can tend to get pushed around a little bit, but that's nothing that strength won't eliminate. So the weight room has to be his friend.
Here's Augustine. Detroit, no good that time either. Utah trailing here. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Aflalo. Lamb dishes to Pekovic to tie it up. And it's good on the layup. Pekovic has got the game tied up here for the Jazz. And Jeremy Lamb, Steve, sort of a late bloomer. He didn't become a starter until his senior year, in fact, in high school.
Yeah, he was lightly regarded, and even in his 2 seasons at UConn, he battled inconsistency at times, but solid start to his NBA career. Good size and length and shooting ability.
Here's Dunleavy. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Outside Deng. Left side Deng. Back to Lawson. He dishes it to Lamb. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Well, a major downfall for a young team is often getting road wins, and that was tough for the Jazz last year.
So tough, in fact, Kevin, they were the worst in the West when it came to road wins.
A different look for Utah. Tobias Harris is checked in for Favors. And it's Payton in for Ty Lawson. Augustine passes to Dunleavy. At the elbow, it's Aflalo. They get a hand on it. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's blocked by Deng. Now here's Lamb. Outside Deng. From the stripe. And the shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Jazz were the worst in the West last year on the road, as you mentioned. Only 9 wins in all. They really showed their youth and inexperience at times.
And Augustine kicks to Aflalo. Dunleavy dishes to Valanciunas. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, as a coach, that kind of turnover just drives you nuts.
And that's because it should never happen, Steve. I mean, it just shouldn't.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Hollins is checked in, and Carl Landry has subbed in for Monroe. Payton kicks to Harris. Here's Lamb. Good, and Harris gets the assist. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Going on the road with the team the Jazz had last year was really difficult because they would struggle to find a player to lean on late in game. And you can't get easy points on the road for somebody. You're going to struggle exactly the way the Jazz did. You need that player that can not only score and create for others, but get to the foul line as well. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Favors comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And it's Cantor in for Harris. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Landry. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. A different look here for Detroit. Porter's checked in for Dunleavy. Swallow comes in for Jordan Crawford. And it's Jennings in for Augustine. Jennings also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Dan. And it's Burton for Jeremy Lamb. Here's Payton. Following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Burks, the pass to Payton. That's good from Payton. The Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, from 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will, some questionable free agent signings. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
There's the dish to Burks. Three-pointer. Another miss by Utah.
He's not exactly striping him from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And stolen by Payton.
It looked to me like that pass was going to get through, and then bang, he was going the other way with it.
And guys, let's get your take on for the Jazz.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second-chance points here tonight.
That's his second personal foul.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pistons. Monroe comes in for Carl Landry. Jennings dishes to Aflalo. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Favors. And here's Burks. Payton outside. Payton right side. The pass to Pekovic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Brandon Jennings acquired in a sign and trade by the Pistons last season on a 3-year, $24 million contract.
And Jennings probably expecting more in terms of the deal. But look, maybe it was a wake-up call for him. You know, he has not been part of a winning team yet. And generally speaking, you know, stats alone don't get you max contracts. Stats and wins are what do that, and that's what's next for Jennings.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Passes to Monroe. There's the block. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. Dang goes in. Kicks it to Favors. Stolen by Monroe. Now Porter. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Jennings. Can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Lawson outside. He kicks it to Dang. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And for Jennings, a quick, explosive athlete at the point. But you talk about how can he improve. He has the physical attributes to become a lockdown defender. but his focus at that end comes and goes. He's got to be more consistent in his focus at that end.